Welcome. Today I will be paraphrasing, summarizing, and sharing for the June 30th Al-Anon readings, Encouraged to Change in a Little Time for Myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. I have a large fan blowing nice, cool, comfortable air on me, and I hope it doesn't impact how well you can hear me. I'll take a moment and look this over. The question is, when I am trying to control other people and situations, how can I redirect my focus? And the passage talks about a parent who has children, plural, who have problems with alcohol and drugs. And this person noticed that they were angry and resentful that their caretaking and controlling wasn't helping the situation. Then this person got serious about their recovery, learned that alcoholism is a disease, and realized that they needed to practice detachment and compassion. Now they focus on their own behaviors, which makes their life more manageable. When they feel like they're trying to control others, they call their sponsor, read conference-approved literature, and attend meetings. Today's reminder: it's most productive to keep our focus on what we can't control, which is our own thoughts and behaviors. And the quote is from The Dilemma of the Alcoholic Marriage. We are powerless over anyone else. We can live no life but our own. Okay, so when I am trying to control other people and situations, how can I redirect my focus? Well, I love the idea of talking to my sponsor, reading conference-approved literature, attending meetings. Also, I think that in the moment that I'm feeling resentment, anger, hopelessness, desperation, it's really helpful for me to be aware that I'm trying to force solutions, I'm trying to control the situation, and that it's not mine. The situation isn't mine to control. Ask for my higher power's help. Ask my higher power to understand its will for me. Sometimes that's exactly what I say. I pray for knowledge of your will for me and the power to carry that through. That's it. Sometimes that's all I say. And I always say, please help me. Please help me. Please help me. Sometimes that's 3 words. Please help me. when I realize when I get that awareness, when I'm trying to control something and it's not mine to control, and I let go of it, it's such a relief. Even though the situation might not be any different, especially in that moment, like just the realization doesn't change it, but that change of perception, that change of attitude that we're always hearing about in Al-Anon makes such a huge difference for me. I'm going to take a moment and look this over. Yeah, this is so beautiful. I haven't marked it, but this is a pretty a popular, often referred to page. Someone just brought this up at a meeting a couple of weeks ago, actually, and it obviously wasn't the daily reading, but whatever we were talking about reminded them of this page. And so this is the page about a person walking through the woods and hearing a child's voice. The child was just repeating the alphabet over and over and over and over again. And when the person asked the child what they were doing, the child said they were saying their prayers. And the person was confused, and the child said that God knows what I'm trying to say. So the child was just giving God the letters and not worrying about the rest because the child knew that God would take care of it. And I'm saying God because it says God in the passage, but when I say God, I'm referring to higher power. Just as a reminder, higher power can be anything you want it to be. You can call it God, you can call it whatever you want. Take what you like and leave the rest. Okay, back to the passage. So the story has a lot of meaning to this person, and this person says that when they pray, it shows that they're willing to be helped, and that the meaning behind the prayers comes from their heart, not from the words, which is also a relief to me, because sometimes I don't know the right words. That's why I say, God help me, or your will, not mine, or just please, I pray for knowledge of your will for me and the power to carry that through, because I don't know what else to say. All right, today's reminder: the most personal form of communication is prayer. Prayer can take a form of thinking, writing, creating, feeling, and hoping. It's the spirit of prayer that matters. And the quote is from As We Understood. Our higher power meets us where we are, if we are willing. That's very hopeful and comforting to me. And I love the gentleness and the freedom of our program to pray in any form that we want. We don't even have to call it prayer. We can call it anything we want. For me, it's just one more way to feel connected and to feel cared for. Gives me permission to not be afraid. And I love that. I love that for me. And I love that how that is available to everybody, every single person that is available to. I love that. We'll close out with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Sending you love. Take care.